Good morning, everyone. Grand Rising. It is your leader of love. You know, we have a lot of passion. We have passion for different things. But once you recognize your passion, when will you put an action in place? Because having a passion without a plan, for the most part, leaves you just all over the place. I have a passion for writing. I love to write. And there's not a single doubt in my mind, God has not just gifted me with the ability to write stories, but an ability to do it in a way that the kind of stories that I can write just range. And it's just something I've always loved to do. I've always loved to write. But the funny thing about it is, I had a passion for it. And I had my passion on paper, on my computer, stacked up. I would share my stories with people, and they would be like, oh my gosh, when are you going to publish? When you writing the next one? When you write the next one, you got to let me see it. Are you going to make a series out of this one? I mean, But I didn't have a plan in place with that passion. And what I came to realize was, it's great to have a passion, but with no plan, the passion, for the most part, just sits there. And once I decided that I really wanted to do something with my passion, I had to make a plan. Some of us have passion for singing. Some of us have a passion for giving, have a passion to do things such as maybe those who have a passion to work in nonprofit, and they're just naturally good with putting things together for community events, and they have a passion for it. But most of those people that have passion for things like that, they have to have a plan in place to execute that passion. You might have an amazing passion and might be gifted and called, and it's just all over you, and people know it, and they get excited when you kind of talk about your passion or do little things in the area of your passion. But when you gonna make a plan to work that passion? You got to make a plan. And I'm not saying never think that you have to make a plan to where it's planned out from A to Z before you act on it. That's not what I mean. But you need to have at least A to C. Because as you begin to walk in B, D, E starts to form. When I began speaking about my poetry and my motivation, it's what helped really begin the plan of my true passion, which is writing. Because what happened was, the morning motivation and talking about my son and his morning affirmation that we do together turned into me actually being connected with a publisher to do my son and the book I'm going to do with our morning affirmations, Chipmunk and Mommy's Love Talk. That's opening up a door for where my true passion is, which is writing. I love to write and I love to speak. And so these doors are beginning to open in the area of my passion, and I'm beginning to put a plan in place and gain help to make sure that my passion comes forth in a great way. Don't sit on your passion and never make a plan. Make a plan. Work that passion. Work that passion. A passion without a plan doesn't lead to much of anything. Start planning. Start planning that passion out. Many people are waiting to read, see, hear your passion. When are you going to start working on it? This is your leader of love. Visit me on my Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube page at Leader of Love, LUHV. You know, I say this every morning, and I know it becomes something that people are so used to hearing me say, but I genuinely, wholeheartedly, I mean it. It's become a little catchy phrase that ends my videos, and that's great. But that wasn't the purpose behind it, because I genuinely mean it. And so I say to you to truly think about what I say when I say to you, in everything that you do and everyone that you encounter, lead with love. Love does matter. In your friendships, in ministry, with strangers, at work, love matters. True, wholehearted love matters. Lead with love. Commit to walking in love towards people. It matters. If you replace your deceitfulness with walking in wholehearted love, you'll see a difference. Enjoy your Tuesday. Thank you for always joining me.